So this is it. We are going to be
ready to hit the road.
Yes. All right, so a quick recap. The other day we got our Precision Temp RV-550 water heater installed, and you know, we've finally got our water all hooked up, and this is doing awesome. We really like it. Highly recommend the Precision Temp Insta-Hot hot water heaters. They're the on-demand hot water heaters, and in my opinion, from what I've seen, they're some of the best. I'll put a link in the video description where you can get one of these. But we installed it the other day. It was a very, very hot day. It's hot. Got all of our marker lights installed, which they look really nice at night. So yesterday we got our inverter in place. We're installing the Go Power IC3000. It is a sine wave inverter, so it's producing a pure signal. So I've got my Go Power 50 amp transfer switch here. And so the way that we're gonna hook this up is we've got our 50 amp power. So we're hooking up as 50 amp, but probably will only ever use 30, but we just wanna have the option there. So we've got this coming in, and this will go into our transfer switch. And then we've got the power coming in from the generator right here. That will go into our transfer switch. And then the output from the transfer switch then goes into the inverter. And then from the inverter to our sub panel, which will have all our breakers and stuff like that in it. This is a sub panel that we're using. So I've got my transfer switch mounted, and I've got my breaker box mounted. This is my shore power side. This is my input from my generator, and this will be my out that will come over and go into my inverter. And then from my inverter, it goes to my panel. What do you think, Seth?
Nice.
Is it hot?
Yes.
Got our electrical panels up, don't we? So this is day 2 hooking up all the electrical, and I actually just got off the phone with Go Power just to verify the way I'm doing everything is correct. And I gotta say, every time I've called Go Power, they've picked up the phone. Technical support's been great. They know the product, and so they just verified to me that the way I'm doing it is correct. I know that this can be a frustrating stage, you know, doing the electrical, and like you want it to be right. So I'm going to show you the inputs on the Go Power inverter, and just kind of show how we're going to be hooking everything up. All right, so this input is where you're bringing power from your transfer switch. Okay, and you've got your in 1, your in 2, and your ACN in. That is basically it's going to be your red, your black, and your white wire. And then your green is going to hook to this post right here. And then you have your out 1, out 2, and ACN out. So that's going to be your black, red, white out going to your sub panel. And then you've also got your ground on that as well. Now, what is really cool about this inverter is on the out 1, it actually has a, I don't know what the proper word is for it, but it provides more power. So if, say, I'm in the bus and I kick on my AC unit and there's not quite enough power from, say, the shore power or the generator to start it up properly, it will actually give it an additional surge and give it the power it needs. So that's really cool. So that's going to connect on my out 1.
Special things I can have, each one that can make you smile on a rainy day. I close my eyes and I can see the world is waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door where no one's ever been before, but it feels like home. So every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head, a million dreams are keeping me away. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see.
So today is the day that we are leaving the place where we've been for 8 months converting our new bus. And we've got everything cleaned up around here. We've got all the bays shut. Everything's ready to go.
And the bays are packed.
Packed full.
Yeah, when you've been spending 9 months in one place with 2 buses holding things, you can accumulate a lot of stuff.
And what we couldn't take is sitting right in that bin right there. We are so thankful that we've been able to stay here. That we didn't even know anyone at this church when we came.
Orlando Worship Center here in Orlando, Florida, has opened up their doors, their yard to us, and allowed us to do the bus conversion here. And they've been super generous in letting us stay here. We originally were only going to be here for 3 months, and it ended up being
extended and extended and extended. Yes.
So,
and they were just gracious, and so I don't think that we could have found nicer people anywhere actually that would allow something like this, and we're so grateful to them. And if you're ever in Orlando, stop by Orlando's Worship Center, 4700 Goddard Avenue, and talk to some of the people there because they're great. So this is it. We are going to be
ready to hit the road.
Yes. Let's do it. Let's go.
Whoa. There she is. She's
right there.
Road ready.
Road ready. All right, let's go. It has been a long 9 months. Not only do we
have a new addition to the family, but we also have a nearly completed home on wheels. We are so
glad to be back on the road.
We will make our way to Pensacola, Florida, where we will visit friends and family and finish our project.
We are excited to see what adventures await us on the all-new Good News Bus.
If you want to join our adventures, click the subscribe button.
If you like this video, give us a thumbs up.
Our videos are made possible by our Patreon supporters. Consider becoming a patron today.
Will we see you soon?